I am proud and humble, Monsieur le Ministre, that Moderna's vaccine has been able to help protect millions of Canadians and dozens of millions of people around the world so far. As the end of June, we had shipped 300 million doses around the world, and our output is increasing every week, every month, so we can help protect more people. Our goal this year is to supply between 800 million and 1 billion doses to the world, and next year between 2 to 3 billion doses, so that together we stop this awful virus and we go back to having normal lives. Our expansion on the ground here in Canada is even more recent. And very early in that process, we ensured to have a local team, led by Patricia, established in Canada. That team has been working hand in hand every day with government, healthcare professionals, and other key stakeholders to help fight this virus. Today's announcement builds on that by bringing Moderna's state-of-the-art mRNA manufacturing and science to Canada. In collaboration with Canada, Moderna wants to do 3 things. Number 1, invest to have a state-of-the-art manufacturing facility here in Canada to produce vaccines for Canada and for the world. 2, to provide a secure and reliable source of innovation for the future, because COVID-19 vaccine is just our first vaccine. We are working on a high-efficacy flu vaccine that is already in clinical studies. We have a wonderful RSV vaccine. RSV is the number 2 cause of hospitalization for respiratory viruses. There is no vaccine on the market against RSV, and thousands of people die every year that we could protect. And as Monsieur le Ministre said, at Moderna we are working on cancer with 4 different drugs in clinical studies, including a personalized cancer vaccine that we make for every human being, customized for your cancer, based on the DNA of your cancer cell. We are working on autoimmune disease. We are working on cardiology, where we inject mRNA in people's heart, 1 intervention after a heart attack, to grow new blood vessel in your heart, so that if your heart has been damaged by the lack of oxygen, we can restore the heart function so that you can have a much higher quality of life if you survive a heart attack. And we're also working on rare genetic disease. Disease for kids have no hope today and their parents, that we're working to help so that those kids can have a normal life and their parents can have their kids with a normal life. And third in our priorities with this project is to do something that is very dear to my heart. I've worked for infectious disease for 25 years, my entire career. And I believe that this technology can allow Canada to be ready for the next virus. Whether it's a small outbreak or a big pandemic like the one we just saw, God forbid, Canada will be ready. We will be ready on Canadian soil to make, in a matter of months, a new vaccine for a new emerging virus to protect the Canadian population. And for this, I really applaud the vision and the courage of the government in Canada. As a company, we are committed to global public